call the member for Bancroft.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise to speak to this report. In place of the member for Inala, I'm standing in her stead here, looking at the notes that she's prepared. So I know that she'll be listening to this, so thank you, member for Inala, for this opportunity. I didn't get to see much at all of this particular these particular examinations there, but I've read through the notes here and the report, and I do find it fascinating. There's one thing I do want to know. Speaker, I'm just about to say we're going to be talking about the member for Southern Downs here, so you're going to have to separate yourself out from this. How many times from this corner? Did we hear that call in the last term? What about Emu Swamp Dam? And I'm going to say it as well. What about Emu Swamp Dam? From what I understand, there's no. Am I right for the members? To the members here, there's no money as yet for Emu Swamp Dam. Am I right? It's not appearing. There's nothing there. What a shame. Now, I'm to the member for Southern Downs, who I'm addressing in a third person here. I'm sorry, but we are going to keep on bringing this up. Your strong voice reminded of this so many times. Member Southern Downs, we are going to hold you accountable for this. I think it is a legitimate issue there, but so many times that we heard the bellowing from here. What about Emu Swamp Dam? So we will now take up that mantle of asking the same question of this government. Because the member may not be able to ask it, but we will be asking it. What about Emu Swamp Dam? I might just leave it at that. I don't want to make the acting speaker feel more uncomfortable than that is at the moment. But I'll repeat to what I'd already said in the House. We're talking to other reports. What we learnt through the estimates process is that the LNP can't keep their promises and they can't keep their word. Instead of delivering the fresh start that they promised, what they've delivered is the same old stuff from the LNP. The cuts, the cancellation and the chaos. Add into that a healthy dose of self-entitlement as well. Now, for example, we've seen, and I'm going to call on the member for Bundaberg again. Am I right in saying that the land for the Bundaberg second fire station is there, but there's no money to build it? Is that correct? It is not there. Cuts, cancellation and chaos. There is no. The land was bought there for the fire station, but what we've learned here in estimates are that it is not there, and that is an absolute shame. For the firefighters are stretched out, the call-outs are still coming, and this government's answer is to do nothing for. As I said, cuts, cancellations and chaos. One of the things, and speaking of cuts and chaos there, one of the things that was discovered during this estimates was that under Labor, 205,000 small businesses were eligible to receive a $650 energy rebate. But under the LNP, I'm informed that that's gone, not a dollar of energy bill relief in the first budget. Now, that is cruel cuts. Now,
Member for Callide, your interjections are not being taken.
Don't get me started, member for Callide, please. It's the one of the other things that we did discover is that disaster recovery has been turned by the LNP into jobs for mates. Meeting with state recovery coordinators used to be with impartial public servants out the door. Now meetings with known LNP operatives. That's what we've got. That's what we'll be seeing. Once again, a salve to their sense of self-entitlement. Speaker, one of the other things that was also discovered by this estimates, life-saving safety upgrades for rural fire services appliances have been stalled. There's no new appliances ordered under this budget. Everyone that's going to be delivered this year has been funded by Labor. As I said, I wasn't there, but I've read the report, and what we have seen is another litany of cuts, chaos and cancellation. It's the same old LMP. And I will just finish by saying, what
Mr.
about Emu
Speaker.
Swamp Dam?
His time has